Hey, this is Jersey. You're listening to the Garden State.
You're listening to The Garden State, the only New Jersey podcast that gives you all the news you need to hear this week. My name is Josh Zobo.
And I'm Josh Chomik.
And I am James Parks.
Whoa. Full name. Legal name.
Back, baby.
Welcome back, everyone, to the podcast. It is so good to be back here in New Jersey. And there's a lot happening, as always. As always, there's a lot going on, a lot we want to talk about with you this week. Gentlemen, before we do anything...
Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
Josh Chomik,
it's almost Christmas.
The Christmas soundboard back,
yes.
Which is nice.
Isn't that crazy? I put these on last Christmas and we're almost there already.
It's a little bit scary how fast the time is going.
Like we were just talking about everyone's seeing all the drones in the sky. That was almost a year ago already.
That was a year ago.
Time is flying.
That was a year ago. What I'll say with all this, that's blowing my mind a little bit, is this is why I've stopped having any emotions around, like when the holidays end.
Yeah.
I used to get really sad when Christmas would
end.
Yeah,
because it's just around the corner.
You're just like, you know what? It's like it's like catching a wave. Another one's always going to come, right? You just got to kind of chill. And it's weird with Christmas. I mean, I feel like lately, and maybe this is just part of getting older, it feels like Christmas is every 6 months. That's like the timeline just feels like 6 months now.
It flies by.
So,
what's that sound?
It's my...
That was the sound of a tool chest.
I was like, what is going on? But yeah, it's crazy how fast time is moving.
But hey, we're here. And I do want to say I went to Crate and Barrel this week, and they're the first store with all holiday Christmas decorations already.
Really? I was just there like a month ago, and they had the fall decorations.
Yeah, I was there like 3 days ago, and Christmas trees everywhere, lit up.
Yeah. West Elm
beautiful
has them out already, too.
It's awesome. And we're not even at Halloween yet.
So time is moving quickly.
Way too fast.
And we're almost in the holidays. When we get to that point, Josh will put the famous Christmas music behind our intro and outro.
Oh, yes. It's so wonderful.
And then we'll be ready for spring.
It'll be our fourth time doing that, I think, right? This is our fourth time around the sun with the pod?
I think this is the start of our fifth year, isn't it? November would be 4 years.
21. We're going to 26?
So
yeah,
Christmas
maybe.
21, 22, 23, 24... And then 25 is our fifth Christmas doing this podcast.
Wow. Well, we started in January of 22, right?
Oh, maybe.
So 22, 23, 24, 25. This is our fourth Christmas? Something like that. Yeah, we're around that.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know, it's crazy.
Weird. Hey, well, before we do anything, we have some exciting updates. First off, starting with, we're just about 2 weeks out from Election Day right now.
Wow.
And with that in mind,
getting political.
If you follow our Instagram, we will be doing a special series.
Yes.
In the lead up to Election Day. We're calling it Closing Remarks.
Is that what it's called?
I named it that. Did you not?
Just now?
I had a vision for it. I had a vision. I'll give the listeners the behind the curtain. So we will be sitting down with both candidates.
Yes.
And asking them some questions and putting it on our Instagram page. The interesting thing was we really didn't want to do politician interviews. No. We didn't really have interest. But it struck me like lightning.
One day you just woke up and you're like, we should do it. Closing
I just
remarks.
had a vision of the format. It just made sense in my brain. Closing remarks.
It's also exciting that it's like you said, it's 2 weeks out. So it's like we're posting these like it's pretty critical time because the race is very close right now. So, people are going to see these videos and they might change their minds off of the videos that they see.
Well, we're giving them space to make their closing argument to the residents of New Jersey on why we should vote for them.
Yeah.
And that's the goal of the concept. Well, that's all a giveaway. You just got to, check out the Instagram next week. Early next week, we'll be posting some stuff.
We're filming with Mikey Sherrill tomorrow, Thursday.
Yes.
And then we're getting together with Jack on Tuesday. So if all goes well, like the video should come out like on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah. It should, and
unless we get a last-minute cancellation, which would stink, but I don't think that'll happen.
No, I think we'll be all right. I mean, if we do, then we'll get the other candidate, and we'll just say, "Hey, we had it set up with the other candidate," and we'll just promote one of them.
How are you guys feeling? Are you excited to get with the candidates?
Yeah, I'm excited. I think the format's very safe.
It's like you have the freedom to ask them whatever you want. It's like
I know.
Not many people have the opportunity to be like in the same room as these people.
I know we have the freedom to ask anything we want, and that kind of it's a double-edged sword in my brain because I'm like, man, we could do some really funny stuff. Ask really funny questions.
Well, you're going to ask about the double-decker parkway, right?
I will ask about that idea and my idea for the screen. You know, there's a quiet car in NJ Transit. I want to do the screaming car where you could scream.
This is all like the fun questions after everything.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, the reason it struck me, the idea was I want to create a really utilitarian, meaning it's function forward. It's the most functional video series ever for an election.
Wow.
And to the listeners, the concept basically is going to be, we're going to ask both of them the same question. We'll have a side-by-side of their faces on the same video. We'll have one answer and then the other answer, and then the listeners can decide. So we're going to give people the rundown of what they believe in and allow the viewers at home to make their call.
If this is successful, who knows, next presidential election, they might be calling our names.
It's weird.
They might be calling the mailbag. Who knows?
JD Vance and Gavin Newsom already DM'd me.
Oh!
Yeah, they said we heard about the series.
Jimmy, fact check. Did this actually happen?
This is true.
No way.
Mm-hmm. They said we heard about the series.
Sheesh.
And we want in. And I was like,
already?
They want ground level.
Early.
They want ground level.
Congrats, man.
So we'll see how it goes. You know, it's just something new I'm working
They
on.
haven't even seen the success yet. They just believe in the vision.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's all you need. It's all it takes, a little bit of vision.
So yeah, everyone look forward to that this week. I'm excited. It's going to be a good time. All the boys are coming through. We're all going to get together and talk to the candidates. And you'll see the pictures on Instagram. We'll look all cute and happy with all of them. And people are going to get mad at us no matter what. It's going to be awesome.
I don't think people get mad at us. That's the point of the series is we're not really laying down. We're throwing down the gauntlet down the center of the lane, man. We're not saying one side or the other. Mm-hmm. We're saying you decide.
Do you think the candidates are going to ask you off camera and be like, hey, by the way, are you voting for me?
If they do, I'll answer honestly. I thought about that today. If one of them was like, hey, are you voting for me? I will answer whichever one asks completely honestly.
Off the record, but are you?
Well, I think the first thing I'd say is depends on how many views the video gets. If the video does well,
if
maybe.
you get us views, that might change my mind.
I mean,
I don't think they'll ask. I don't think they ask people that. Maybe
if they ask me on camera, do you think I'll win? I think that'd be a great clip because I can give my political analysis of what I think is going to happen.
Oh, I would love to know that, but not right now.
I mean, because we have to let the video, because then there's bias going in.
Yeah.
And everyone has bias, but we're not. We are androids. We are AI for this interview. We literally are having ChatGPT, the bubble, talk to both of them for us because we have too many biases.
I'm asking ChatGPT right now who's going to win.
It's going to go by the polls. But
aren't there so many different polls? So which one does it go by?
Yeah, the polls are favoring her right now.
Yeah, they're pretty equal.
Yeah, I mean, there's margin of error. But the thing with the polls that's hard is I feel like since 2016, every poll just feels like it's off in different directions.
Yeah, you never know because you'll say one thing and then the election comes around and it's completely opposite.
Yeah. Obama's coming to New Jersey, so she's bringing Obama in.
Oh, yeah, Obama's here on Monday, right?
November 1st, whatever day that is.
Do you think we can get together with Obama, like a little side quest?
Obama? I think he's going to be a little busy.
Maybe we're going to be with Mikey tomorrow. We could be like, hey, by the way, can we have Brock's number? He's coming through town.
Hey, I heard Obama's going to be
No, since we're meeting up with Mikey, we leave a separate package there. Labeled Brock.
Oh, shoot.
And we give him Garden State
Wait, hold on.
It doesn't hurt to ask.
Can we ask
can you
your
actually
team?
give this to Obama?
Can you give
no way that
Obama?
we can-
Wait, hold on.
Come on.
Here's this
Hold on.
nondescript box to the
We'll
former
open
president.
the box.
No, we just
give him a hat.
We just say to the team, listen, we know Barry's coming to town. Give him a hat. Please give him a hat.
This is crazy. We've never been closer to Obama.
We're 1
ever.
degree from Obama.
Yeah, this is crazy.
And we'll also be 1 degree from Trump when we talk to Jack.
That's crazy.
So maybe we give both of them hats.
Yeah, there's so many options here.
Wait, how hilarious would that be if Trump was ditches his MAGA hats and only wore guns?
To help Jack win.
Oh, that would be.
We'll be like, what the heck?
I would put so much money on both of those photos on Facebook ads for Obama wears the Garden State. You should too. Man.
And Trump will get both to every party involved, so everyone would love us.
Do you think Mikey would laugh if I said, hey, we brought you a hat?
Yes, 100%.
And we brought a hat for Obama as well.
She can't get mad
When
at
is
us.
he coming to Jersey?
November 1st.
Oh, so we have time.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Tomorrow
So-
we'll bring the merch Maybe a letter too, if you want to write something.
I want to write a little letter. And then for Jack, I want to write a letter to Trump.
Yeah.
And I want to see if what we can make happen. I feel like
I'm
there's got to
telling
be
you,
a
there's
way.
options.
Wow. What an exciting time for the Garden State, gentlemen. We're about to sell a lot of hats.
We're about to. That's true. Yeah, we better we better get some more some inventory. The store's about to blow up.
But I'm curious what the Obama and this isn't a political podcast, but since we're talking about interviewing politicians, what does the Obama speaking engagement say to you guys? What's your insight on that?
I mean, at this point, even if I was running, I would use whatever tools I can to win.
Yeah.
I think Obama, like so many people look up to Barack, so they're gonna.
But Trump isn't coming for Jack, and that's where I'm like,
He's doing telephone rallies for him.
But I'm wondering,
What's a telephone rally?
I don't really know.
because Trump could say like, hey, we're gonna be at the Prudential Center with Jack, and they would pack it out pretty easily, just like Obama would do the same, right?
Yeah,
like
that's where they're going to be, Prudential Center.
Is it?
Oh, they're doing Prudential.
Oh, they're gonna pack it out.
Wow.
But here's the thing: is like, I can't tell if Obama coming in reads concern or if it reads just momentum on momentum, and I can't tell
It
if
can go
Trump
either way, yeah.
not coming in reads as we're giving up or we're confident. You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea.
Like if I knew Obama's coming in, I'm running against Mikey Sherrill, and Obama's coming in, I'd be like, guess what, Trump? You got to come have my back.
I need some backup.
Or
here.
vice versa. If I'm bringing Obama in to speak for me.
But a lot of like people within his circle have been coming and doing stuff for Jack. Also, like, I don't know if Trump coming hurts Jack in New Jersey.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking because the Trump base is going to vote for Jack, but the undecided vote, I think, is going to be what determines the election.
Yeah.
So if the undecided are cautious with Trump, maybe you go, hey, sit this one out. But if the undecided are bullish on Obama, maybe Obama's a big pull for her. I don't know. Like this is where politics are so interesting. Like you're trying to get inside people's brains and understand what they're thinking.
Oh, can't wait to vote, man.
I can't wait to run. It's going to be great.
I know you should actually.
Jimmy will be my advisor.
So much fun. What can I do?
I want you to
Come on, give me some
sign language interpreter.
Okay, I got a few years to learn.
Or the other role that would be really, I think, perfect for you is driver.
Oh, I could be your little driver.
Yeah, but I want the glass window that goes up and down, and I only call you Chives.
That's fine. Listen, if we get to just hang, you know, and
But
just
you
like
got to
go
call
places.
me Mr. Governor when you pick me up.
Hey, as long as you're paying me that good salary, like I'm down.
Yeah, 15 an hour.
I asked ChatGPT who's going to win this thing. According to ChatGPT, Cheryl has a 60 to 70% chance of winning. Chitterelli has a 30 to 40%. These are rough estimates.
I was about to say go on Kalshi and see what Kalshi's saying too.
It's saying it still has her up big, so the betting markets are favoring her heavily.
And they're saying the betting markets, like,
I honestly
outperform the
think this is
polls.
going to be.
And AI knows everything, so
Yeah.
how can you compete?
I just hope that we know that night.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know we're not going to.
No, I think we will. I mean, remember
close.
with Murphy versus
Did we know that night?
Chitterelli.
It was not till the next day. Or it was late that night.
It was late. Because I remember laying in bed watching it. Like this is the craziest New
It was
Jersey
very,
election I've
very
ever
close.
seen. It's like 11:30. They called it.
And they, I remember
Bergen
like
County-
Essex
Bergen
County
County.
came in like last or like something, like one of those counties, and
Yeah.
they just like shot him up.
So we'll have to see. But nonetheless, guys, let's do a little weekend
Big
recap,
week.
and we'll get into the news. And to the listeners, thank you for your support. It is crazy to think that we're sitting down with gubernatorial candidates. To me, it's hilarious. I think
No,
I
it's
texted
so
my
funny,
family,
and like one of them is going to be the governor. So it's just like, all right, cool. Like we hung out with the governor.
I texted my family like, does it concern you at all that I have this level of power? Like I was like, because I like in my family group chat, I say crazy stuff to troll them, and I was like, by the way, I'm sitting down with the candidates. They were just laughing. They're like, this is pretty ridiculous.
Did they have any tips? Like, did they tell you to ask? any
No, and I
questions?
don't ask for them. I don't ask for tips.
Okay.
Here's why, and this is the last thing I'll say on this point. Sometimes you got to be a little bit Kanye. You just got to trust your creative gut. It's what got us here. I can't let other voices speak in.
I feel that.
It'll screw me up. The vision for the series we're doing, it struck me like the idea of the genius. You know what that is?
No.
They'd say like, oh, your genius is showing. The genius, the idea of the genius historically, I think the Greeks would say a genius would be almost like your creative spirit giving you an idea.
Okay.
Which is not, it's like not like a literal spiritual thing. It's more of just like, oh, because the idea is like my ideas aren't coming from me. My genius gave me them, right? That's the thought of the genius.
Interesting.
I don't literally believe that, but I'm saying like ideas sometimes they come out of nowhere. You're like, whoa, that was crazy.
Yeah, you've always had like those types of ideas though.
They pop out of nowhere.
For as long as I've known you, you always have like a crazy idea just popping out, and then
But I couldn't.
That's your thing.
I couldn't ask my family because they're very opinionated like me.
Well, also you're gonna get so many different responses too.
Yeah, they would say like, oh, don't do it like that, or don't ask that question, and it's like, I don't know. Then I'd second guess, and it'd fall apart. So
hey, as long my job in this whole thing is to make sure the cameras are in focus, the sound's good. Mm-hmm. So like this is all you, baby.
Good, I love it. All right, hey, let's do a little weekend recap because we had something really fun happen over the weekend, and that is the 5K pizza run that you ran.
Oh yeah, we did the 5K pizza run in Fanwood, New Jersey. Shout out to Fanwood in Union County, and very, very fun. I did the race. It was my first official 5K, and then Josh came through after, and we filmed a little video.
Yes.
Man on the Street video that you'll be seeing soon on our Instagram. But we met a lot of cool people. We met a lot of people who watched the Garden State. A lot of people came up to us, say what up. We ran with our buddy Zach, who's running a 5K in every single county in New Jersey, and I think Union County was his 6th, right? He said, or 7th?
Yes, I think he said 6th.
Yes. So
Legend.
So we got to hang out with Zach. Another listener, Mariana, came up to us earlier on and said that she joined the race because she heard about it on the podcast. So she's from Warren. She ended up hanging out with us. It was a good time. Then after the race, we met a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
It was a blast. It ended up being too hot. Like I was like struggling to finish this race because it was just so hot out. It was like another 75-degree day. Like I was hoping for a nice fall weather day in the 60s. Every race I do so far has been hot. So it's just my luck. But we did it, and I finished pretty strong. I beat the numbers that I wanted to beat, and it felt good. So it was a really, really fun time. And I didn't know Josh was gonna like be there for the ending, so I saw him like screaming right next to the finish line, cheering me on. It threw me off.
I was pretty hyped up. I was amped up.
Jordan's dad was there near the end. Didn't expect to see him either. I was looking for Jimmy Parks. Didn't see him. Missed him.
A friend, and he just doesn't show up.
No, one day. But yeah, it was really fun.
Well, I'm glad you did it, and I didn't really do anything exciting this weekend besides that.
Well, I'm glad you came through because we filmed a really fun video there, and then June got the dinosaur balloon.
She got a dinosaur balloon hat, and I have just been
you've been working on your house,
working on my house every single day.
Can you tell the people the cool thing you got this week?
Oh yeah,
I think that's a big thing, right?
I've been thinking about it every day.
That's a weekend recap.
I thought about it today. Oh my gosh, guys, I got a John Deere.
Yes.
Riding mower. Yeah, man, I got a John Deere rider.
It's crazy.
And holy smokes, I just want to drive it every day now, but I can't because you can't cut the grass every day.
Well, can you just take a spin around the neighborhood? Like, who's gonna stop you?
I could do that, but like it's so much more fun when you're cutting the grass and you see the big lines.
No, 100%.
42-inch deck. So like,
well, why don't you just get into like the where like people are making like shapes and like different things by going different directions on the grass. So after you cut it once, you have to go like diagonal, like they do at baseball stadiums and stuff. You could do that. Once you have some like stronger grass.
I don't have that kind of grass yet,
Yeah,
but we're going to get there.
Just so then you have an excuse to ride your mower more.
Here's all I'm going to say is I cut I have a big backyard. I cut the grass with a push mower. It took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours, something like that. I did it in sections over the course of 2 days. I did like 30 minutes in the evening, and then it was Friday. I was working from home, so before I started work,
I got over Saturday. There was like a block of just like untouched. I was like, Josh, what, you missed a spot?
At like 8 in the morning on Friday, I did 30
like,
minutes.
brother.
Yeah, and then you came over and you were like, why didn't you cut over there? So it probably took a total of like 2 hours. And I was just like, there's no way. So I was just scouring Marketplace, which I love Facebook Marketplace. I'm an animal. I was just looking nonstop for a riding mower, and the right deal came along for the right price.
Nice.
And free delivery. So that was the big deal.
They delivered it?
Yeah, because he was one town over. He said,
"Oh, that's awesome."
He said in the
I
description,
thought you had to put that in your truck. I didn't ask you.
No, he said local delivery.
Nice.
I said, okay, you know what? It's a sign. And let me just say, guys, if you've never ridden a riding lawnmower, you're missing out. You never sat on the deck and just cut those big lines and mulched the leaves. Man, it's a good time. It's what life's all about, really.
You're not at the zero turn yet, but you're getting there.
I thought I was looking for like dirt cheap riding mowers. Like I wanted like a $250 riding mower. Like I was going to try to find like a 20-year-old one that could just get me through the next year and then upgrade to the zero turn. And I decided just to spend a little bit more and just go John Deere. And honestly, after riding it, I'm like, I don't think I need a zero turn.
I don't think so.
I think
for
it'd be
your
overkill.
yard. No, yeah. Like you would need a lot more space for the zero turn, I think. So I think what you got is perfect sized.
It's pretty fun.
Well,
So.
until Jimmy Parks approves of it, like I won't say anything.
Jimmy told me to get a Skag, which Jimmy, those are $16,000.
Yeah, they're nice mowers.
$16,000 lawnmower. Good luck. We're not all
Or
in
a
Jimmy.
Bobcat.
We're not all in
What are they
Jimmy's
called?
tax bracket.
Skag.
Is that the one you showed me?
That's the orange one that all the landscapers ride.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but what's the other one? Go to images.
Walker
Yeah.
mower.
Walker. I saw Walker today.
Walker.
Some landscapers with the Walker. And it's always my favorite growing up as a
Walker's
kid.
always
so
one
I
of my
saw
favorite.
I saw the Walker today. I was like, wow, that's a $16,000.
That's
mower.
another. Yeah, it's like $15,000. The Walker.
Yeah. Because it bags it in the back.
Yeah, it's
great
a
design.
Great machine.
It's family run company.
Why is it 16,000, Jim?
Because it's a professional grade piece of equipment. It's not a homeowner piece.
Yeah, the point
Even the
is,
Skag looks nice.
on my mower, it has an hour count. So there's a little clock that counts the hours, which is how if
All
you have
machines.
like machines, like boats and stuff, they go by hours because you're not going to go miles on a boat or on a lawnmower. So the thing is, if you think about a landscaper, they're putting 8 to 12 hours on their lawnmowers every day.
Yeah, you need that.
6 or 7 days a week. So
Yeah.
you need a machine that's going to last. And this is why the listeners listen to us. They want to learn about.
Would you take a Skag
high-grade
over a
lawnmowers.
Walker if it was given to you?
You know, my whole life, I've always wanted a Walker.
Okay.
You guys are idiots.
I've never driven a Walker, so I would take the Walker.
Hey,
I would probably do that.
do you think? Okay, last random ADD point. I'm gonna have to.
heck is that?
I'm looking at $30,000
I've been waiting
mower.
for this.
What's the
conversation my
Ferris?
whole
Do you know
life.
the
This
Ferris?
is this is a.
I've never been a fan of Ferris.
Okay, listen.
It looks
my
terrible.
last question on this topic, and then we're gonna move on because the listeners are probably losing people.
I don't care.
Do government agencies near us do liquidation sales, like auctions?
Yeah.
And could you get a Skag or a Walker at one of these auctions?
It depends what's on government contract over the years. Have Walkers ever been on government contract? I'm not sure.
I don't think Walkers are though on government contract.
They're
I've
not,
never
that's
seen
what I
one.
said.
Okay.
So
Oh, here we go. GovDeals.com. A Skag Zero Turn 2014. Holy smokes, Jim!
Why is it $120?
it's
I
probably just for
saved
parts.
$120. What's that from?
I don't know.
The bid is $10 right now, Jimmy. So I'm going to send this to you. You get your Skag, and
No, but for real, why is there no one bidding on that?
wow, in Franklin, New Jersey, there's a 1997 John Deere massive tractor for auction. Government, very cool. All right, well, hey guys, let's talk news. Let's talk New Jersey. This is what the people are here for.
I don't want to talk
I'm gonna-
about Skags anymore.
I'm gonna clip that last one, and I want to hit landscaping TikTok.
Yeah, we should be like,
new crowd.
yeah, we should just expand. Every week we should talk about a very obscure topic. Like next week, let's talk about birds. I'll be like, guess what I saw this week? A crazy blue-breasted, you know.
The birding community is huge, though. They
That
would
too.
love it.
Hey, I'm getting into the birding community as well.
Kind of
so-
crazy though.
Wait, I just got to say this for the clip. All right, boys, let's talk top mowers today.
All right,
See,
top
that's all.
mowers.
That's all. Okay,
me-
that's for the edit. That's for the edit. Yeah.
You
So
can't. Yeah, so we should just move on to some news. I feel like.
yes, let's talk about news and what's happening in New Jersey.
Before we do, what was your time for your 5K?
It's like 22 minutes, 7:14, I think, or 7:14. Yeah, somewhere.
7:14 pace.
Yeah, I finished 21st, dude.
Holy
there wasn't that many
smokes.
people. I think it was like 300 people who ran. It ended up being way smaller than I thought. But they said it was sold out. So I guess these like small town races are like that small.
Wow.
I don't know. I just fully sent it, and I think like there was 2 big hills. So if there wasn't like the hills, I think I could have done better. But that's my new record. Yeah, 22 minutes. Let's go. Pumped.
That's pretty crazy. You're like an elite athlete right now.
Dude, I'm running like 30, 35 miles a week now. We're just going to keep climbing all winter and getting stronger. And the sky's the limit.
Wow. Excellent.
Hey, and we got to get you back into it, bro, if we're going to run the marathon next year.
Yeah, now that when my house settles, I'm in the running community.
Well, I
again.
want to try you running your neighborhood too.
Yeah, come over.
You got some hills, right?
We have hills.
Yeah, that's good.
Get some miles on it.
Cool.
All right, so let's do some news. Thank you to everybody for listening to this podcast. You know,
We appreciate you guys.
It takes patience to deal with us.
Takes a village.
You're dealing with 2 severely ADHD men, and then Jimmy, who's just laser focused.
I don't know about that.
I would say he's a politician.
Chomik and I, the 2 of us, it's amazing we can even get our pants on in the morning.
Mine aren't actually on right now.
They are?
No.
Oh.
Couldn't get them on.
All right, let's move on to the news here. So this is out of Bergen County. In Bergen County, a coyote attacked 2 people before being shot by the police.
How often do you hear a coyote attack in New Jersey?
It is rare.
They're scary.
Yeah, and we did hear about bear attacks for a bit. This is scary. You know, it's funny. The other day I was talking to someone, and she said, "You're from New Jersey. That's where they kill all the bears."
Bear hunt.
And
yeah,
I said,
we got an overpopulation.
I was like, I guess. I mean, like I said it's kind of a controversial issue, and she was just very like, very like weepy, sad for the bears. And I'm just like, people are so out of touch, man.
Yeah, they have
It's
no
crazy.
idea how bad it's gone in New Jersey.
I mean, and I'm not like by any stretch a person that's going stomp on the bears, but the way people respond to bears is so weird.
I know. It's crazy.
It's very odd. But this story is about a coyote, not a bear, which are also kind of cute.
I want to say, like, if you don't know your stuff and you see a coyote in the wild, you might mistake it for a cute dog.
If
I've seen a few like baby coyotes, they like kind of look like dogs.
the real question
But
is,
the big ones are scary.
what does it take? What do I have to do in life to stop saying coyote and just to call them coyotes?
It's a coyote.
No, I mean, like if certain people call them coyotes.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know if it's a southern thing or what, but that's what I'm asking. you is,
coyotes.
how do I get to a point where I can just say 2 coyotes in Bergen County?
I think you just gotta change your way of
So
speaking.
Gotta lean into
wait,
it.
do they actually mean the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
It's
never.
just slang
I feel
for
like
it.
I hear coyote more.
it's
Well,
slang.
So what happened in
So-
both these towns, Josh? There was two different incidents here, people.
Yeah. So an aggressive coyote that attacked 2 people in Bergen County has been located and euthanized. Woodcliff Lake police said a resident suffered several bite wounds after being attacked by a coyote in a backyard of a home on Woodcrest Drive on Monday. The woman was bit in the shoulder, arm, back, and leg.
That's wild.
A golden retriever was also bit. Airbud. The coyote ran off before officials could capture it. On Tuesday, a Saddle River resident was knocked to the ground by a coyote while working in their yard and bitten multiple times. The victim was taken to Valley Hospital for treatment. Officers said the coyote was visibly sick with no fear of humans. The animal was shot by police. It was taken by animal control for testing. So this is a good warning to the people at home. If you see a wild animal that's acting not very wild, like a fox, I've seen this before, a fox that was just being very friendly to people.
Well, foxes are cute.
That's a good sign that you should go nowhere near it because it's probably rabid. I'm guessing this coyote was.
Well, the biggest difference though, foxes don't like eat meat, right? Aren't they like eating
Yeah, I think
like
they do.
trees and stuff? No, actually no, they do. I saw a video.
Yeah,
the other
they're
day.
carnivores. They eat like little eggs and foxes
right.
will steal like chickens.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking.
So,
But I don't know. Like I feel like if I see a fox, I'm not like gonna like be scared. Like I've walked into a coyote before, and they're muscular and like they're scary, and like you want to stay as far away as possible. But some people like think they're dogs, dude.
do you remember when we were camping in Stoke State Forest like 5 years
we
ago?
heard
Yes,
them.
we saw the eyes.
Could see the eyes of the flashlight and they started.
But do you remember like hearing them
Yeah.
scream? It's like a baby.
It sounded
screaming.
like children in the woods. It was very
Yeah.
spooky.
I don't like them at all.
We just had to make a lot of jokes about it because I think all of us were collectively a little
Terrified?
spooked out.
Oh
by it.
yeah.
We were like, nah, it's great. This is awesome.
like this story, like the coyote went up and just bit a person, dude. Like you imagine in your backyard, the coyote just shows up. No, dude, this is our area, bro. This is all throughout Jersey.
Well, you know the interesting thing here is coyotes have been in New Jersey since 1939, when the first one was spotted in Lambertville, according to the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection. The coyote population has grown significantly since 1980 to at least 4,000, with reported sightings in 21 counties.
That's why I said like every county.
So the most common one is the eastern coyote, which is larger than its counterpart, the western coyote.
Oh,
Dang.
So this is like East Coast, West Coast.
Hey, we got a larger one though.
Yeah. They also have more color, the western, in their fur because of likely inbreeding between wolves and coyotes.
Ah, they're interbreeding them.
So yeah, the main thing here is don't ever feed a coyote. Don't go near them. Get your dogs inside if you see them.
We've been doing this pod for like we said like 4 years. Like, have we heard about a coyote attack this whole time? I don't think so.
this is our first.
Very rare.
Yeah, you don't hear about this.
I think the coyotes do stay away from people unless you start messing with them. Then like you'll have a problem. But like they said, this coyote, there was something wrong with it because it was not scared of humans and it just started attacking people in multiple towns. So good thing they got this guy and they're going to test him for rabies and all that good stuff. But pretty scary. If you see a coyote, stay far away.
Yes.
Don't try to pet it. It's not like a cute little dog. It will bite you. And it might have rabies.
Yeah, it's a good warning to the listeners.
When I saw the story, I couldn't believe it.
You know what else might bite you? Fraternity brothers.
That's why I'm not in a frat.
This next story, very, very interesting, out of Rutgers University. A Rutgers fraternity was suspended after a potential hazing incident left a student near death.
Yeah, so this happened like last week. So the story's been, everyone's probably heard about it by now, but they're still like investigating to see if this kid was hazed or not, or if he just like actually just got hurt in the house.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing, the hazing thing.
Well, yeah, last time we did a story about hazing, we pissed off a lot of people.
The frat bros were not happy with us.
They were not happy with us because we spoke the truth and everyone whined about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing with hazing is kids join fraternities knowing they're going to be hazed.
And they're willing to go crazy lengths to get into a stupid frat. I don't know why.
I don't even think our point last time was hazing shouldn't be allowed. I think it was more if you get hazed and get hurt,
it's your fault for wanting to do it.
It's not like you're gonna sue. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, this is kind of the point of what these guys do.
They want to go crazy and do something.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that about this story because
we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know fully what happened, and but it's always interesting when, like, I mean, frats every year haze kids.
Yeah.
And then it's like someone gets hurt, and suddenly it's national news. The Alpha Sigma Phi fraternity at Rutgers University was placed on probation, and the fraternity's house along College Avenue is shut down. The decision was made after a 19-year-old student was critically injured in the frat house on Wednesday. The city of New Brunswick officially condemned the house, and a pink sticker is now on the door saying it's not safe to live inside. However, city officials have not yet said why the designation was made. Meanwhile, detectives in Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office are trying to figure out if the student was the victim of a hazing ritual or some other type of incident. Hazing is forbidden on Rutgers University campus. While fraternity members did not want to speak to News 12 New Jersey, students walking past the house on College Ave were willing to talk about what they had heard. One student said, "I'm hopeful that these types of things are certainly not encouraged and put down because it's really unfortunate that that's the case. I feel for the student and his family," said Abby Shivers, a senior at the university. Another student said, "People go way beyond to do things in a frat or to have networks and connections and stuff. It's not worth it." So the 19-year-old has not been identified. He's being treated at a nearby Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital. The national chapter of Alpha Sigma Phi says that if this was a hazing incident, anyone involved will be expelled. So it's vague.
So that's the thing. We don't know exactly what his injury was. Like, we don't know if it was like he maybe tripped down the stairs and got hurt, or maybe he was just doing something very chaotic because they're hazing him. We don't know, and it could have been any of those things.
Yeah, it's interesting. We're going to have to wait to see what comes out.
Jimmy, as our Rutgers alumni on the pod,
yes.
Like, how can you weigh in here?
I was not hazed at my time at Rutgers.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Were you in a frat?
I was not.
I'll never forget. Nonetheless.
Yeah, hopefully this kid is okay. Yeah, hopefully he recovers. We don't have any more details. If you know anything, call us about it. But and hopefully he wasn't hazed, But at the end of the day, if he was hazed, was it his choice to want to do it? And that's where the criticism, we get criticized.
Yeah, that's where I'll be. And maybe this isn't for the clip because the clip is not nuanced, but for the podcast listeners, if you sign up for a frat and you're getting hazed, I guess if they do some hazing, that's like, say they hit you in the head with a baseball bat and you didn't know that's what they were going to do. What's the reasonable expectation of hazing?
Yeah, usually it's like you have to drink a certain amount or like do something crazy, right?
Yeah. Like
Which is your choice if you don't want to do it. But like, that's the thing. They want to do it. They want to do something crazy. And then in return, they're stupid. They get hurt.
And then the frat itself comes out and is like, we don't know anything of what you're talking about. Like, this is crazy. They're going to be banned. It's like, okay.
Just stupid, bro. And then while their parents are paying for their college tuition.
But the thing is, the parents, this is like a Gen X thing.
Well, the parents, if the parents were in frats,
They want their kids to do this.
to have
This
the
is the
experience.
weirdest,
It's so stupid.
the weirdest part of American culture to me is the college thing.
Mm-hmm.
Parents send their kids to college knowing they're going to be absolute degenerates.
Yeah.
And in their brain, it's okay because they were absolute degenerates when they were in college. And then their kids have $80,000 in debt and they're like, we need someone to forgive their loans. It's like, no, that's not how that, like, that's ridiculous.
Did your parents go to college?
My dad did.
He went to 4-year or 2-year?
He did both. Yeah. But he didn't like go away to like Auburn or something like that.
Yeah, he wasn't
was
like
in state. Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, because we have like that same opinion on all this stuff. Because I think our parents
but
weren't involved in that stuff.
Our parents were not like, maybe our kids will think differently because we went to college.
Jimmy,
and,
were your parents in frats or?
No. My mom went to college, though.
What do your parents think about like? Do they encourage the college experience to you? Were they like, Jimmy, you got to live on
Because you
campus?
lived on
No.
campus for a semester.
No, I mean, my parents were always pretty good. They never, like, forced anything on me that I didn't want to do.
I can't imagine. I have 2 daughters now, as you guys know. I cannot imagine being a dad sending my daughter to college.
Oh, it's
To like
Oh,
one
I
of these
can't-
parties.
coming up soon.
I think those dads to me are like the biggest losers on earth. No offense if your dad sent you like the dads that are like,
But
go
what if
get,
she wants to go to college?
No, she can go to college, but if you're like encouraging your daughter to go get a college experience, like encouraging her to do all sorts of degenerate activities, and you as a man, to me, I'm like, I just can't understand you. That generation is Gen X dads are so weird to me.
It is weird.
It's super,
I cringe
super
when I hear
weird.
it.
Because all that means is like stupid young guys are just going to be stupid young guys. And like, it's one thing
And
that,
everyone knows how that goes.
and like, and the same thing goes for dads that send their sons off and know they're going to, it's a double-edged sword. I'm not like trying to, but as the father with daughters now, the way I think about it, I'm like, people are out of their minds.
Scary world.
Out of their freaking minds, dude. And then you send your son and he gets beat up by a frat. I don't know. It's crazy world.
Gabagool.
Clearly, we're pretty straight edge on the pod. We are not.
We're boring. Like, that's who we are. But like, listen. We didn't have that experience growing up, but we had some of the best
We had some good
early
times.
college years of, I think, more than anyone else has.
I think we
Based
had
off our experiences,
some
traveling the world and all that.
some legendary moments. But I think that the college thing has a grip on our. I hope in the next 20 years,
100% is a grip on our generation.
The Animal House generation grip that college has on America breaks, and it goes back to
Yeah, it'd be
being
cool.
elite students only go to college. People that are getting very advanced degrees, and the rest of us go to like just go get a job or go to a trade school or
county
something.
college, baby.
Yeah, but it's like college has become this thing that everybody's got to go to college. What are we doing? That was never what college was. That's
Aren't
why
they saying like in 10 years we won't have plumbers and electricians, or like we're
Yeah.
gonna be very low?
I think we will.
But that's why you got to go to get these kids
I
in trade
think
schools
there's a
now.
lot of kids that want to go. And I'm not even saying like, go learn a trade, although that's a great idea. I just think it's kind of wild that so many people go into crazy debt for stupid degrees that,
It's so easy.
yeah. All right, moving on. We just went off the rails a little bit. A study has shown nearly 3,000 cars blew past school buses in Woodbridge last year alone, prompting outrage.
That's crazy. I didn't realize this was only Woodbridge when I read the title.
Yeah, just
that's
Woodbridge.
insane.
So you got to think like how many times it's happening all throughout the state, and like I see cars like blow past school buses all the time. And I'm scared to do like I think I did it once. I learned my lesson, but like I'm always scared. Like number one, like it's dangerous. Number two, you can get a fat ticket for that, right?
Yeah, you could absolutely get a fat ticket for
I
that.
can't believe 3,000 cars in 1 year alone, and now they have
It's like
video.
100. It's like 100. Think about the school year isn't even fully, it's from September to June.
Yeah.
So this means like 3,000 cars, presumably between September and June, which might mean that's 9 months out of the year. How many days is that? You think 270, let's just say? So that means every day, like 100 cars are blowing past school buses.
Oh, you're right, because not counting weekends,
Yeah.
it's nuts.
Well, it's even less than that. You think about 5 days a week from September to June. How many days is that school buses are driving?
This is a ChatGPT question.
It can't be that many. So you got to figure this is like 100 cars a day that are blown past the school bus.
And the best part, they have video of the cars too. That's how like they kept track. So it's like you could see all the cars coming through, and that's what they want to push. They want like other towns to be able to do this, so they could have video of cars and they could just ticket people.
Listen, I think we got to be careful with AI in cameras in law enforcement because it gets weird. It gets very big brotherish. Because then we live in a society where everybody's walking around assuming they're on camera, and that's 1984 ish to me. You know, I don't want to live in that world. But if a school bus has a camera on it and we have someone blowing past a school bus, so be it. At that point, I don't really care.
Yeah, get them.
Get them. Because people that drive past school buses drive me insane.
And they fly past the school buses too, like because they're on their phone and they're not paying attention that there's a school bus pulled over right there and kids are about to cross the road.
Yeah. A year-long Woodbridge School District study confirms what most people and parents may already know. Drivers who ignore school buses stopped for student pickups or drop-offs are putting those kids at greater risk. Results of the study that Woodbridge Schools conducted with Bus Patrol, a Virginia-based safety firm, were released on Monday as part of a National School Bus Safety Week. The study's purpose is to shine light on one of New Jersey's most dangerous driving conditions for school buses. As part of the pilot program study conducted from September 4th, 2024 to June 18th, 2025, 10 Woodbridge school buses were equipped with Bus Patrol's AI-powered stop arm cameras. They videotaped 2,840 instances of cars illegally passing school buses stopped to pick up or drop off youngsters. That's an average of 2.2 illegal passes per bus per day.
Wow. There you go.
That is crazy. So those results confirm what we often hear from our bus drivers and parents. Careless drivers are regularly putting our students at risk on community roadways when they disregard stop school buses. Superintendent of Schools Joseph Massimino said on a prepared statement from Bus Patrol. To me, I'll just say, first off, shout out to the Woodbridge PD. Nothing against the Woodbridge Police Department. I think we know a Woodbridge cop. Seem like a great bunch, but what are you guys doing? Chief of Police of Woodbridge, this should just be your focus. Because here's the thing.
How did that many cars get away with it? Yeah, are they that busy with like other crimes?
For real, first off,
Thank God no kid was hit during this time.
Of course, but there needs to be a system in place where the second this happens, school bus drivers have an easy way to report it at the location so cops can go slap a fat ticket on someone blowing past a school bus. Mm-hmm. This is unacceptable because, again, obviously it puts kids at risk, but also people in New Jersey that drive like this, they drive like they're, in some crazy, like one of those 6-lane highways in China. You ever see those crazy big highways?
Yeah.
What are you in a rush to do?
Everyone's in a rush.
Slow down, get up earlier, set your alarm earlier, you lazy bum, and go to work earlier.
You tell them.
That's why you're speeding past the school bus, because you woke up late.
That too, or like they're on their phone texting on social media and they're not even paying attention. They don't even know that there's a bus there, which is the scariest part.
Yeah.
But hey, these cameras are cool because it's like you could see which cars pass by and whatnot. So like I think that's really cool, and that's what they're trying to push.
I think school buses should have cameras on them. I have nothing against that.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's fine by me. I don't. I know. It's the old Ben Franklin quote,
which is
anyone who's willing to sacrifice a little bit of freedom for a lot of safety deserves neither. Something to that effect.
It's like a bus dash cam, pretty much, but it's on the side.
And I agree. I think the school bus thing I'm fine with. I just get weirded out by cameras, government cameras with AI in them. I think it goes down a dark rabbit hole. Yeah, very quickly.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what the next step is for Woodbridge. I think the good thing on their part is they're doing their due diligence. You'd hope an elected official would do exactly this. They're looking into it. They contracted with a company to figure out how to resolve it. Assemblyman Robert J. Karabanchak, he's a Democrat of 18th District, proposed a measure A1432 languishing in the state legislature since early 2024 that could help. It would enable school districts and school bus companies to install video systems and share video evidence of vehicles that illegally pass school buses with local police. The bill would also increase fines and penalties for motorists found guilty. Great. I think we all get behind that.
Yeah, let's go. Why not? Like, what's taking so long?
Do it.
Get it done.
Do it and make it harsh.
I gotta look through some of these videos. Hopefully, like none of us are in them.
I would never blow around a school bus.
I would never either.
The only thing
I've done it before. I'll just say by accident, but I think it was a long time ago. So I don't think it was Woodbridge either. Bro, I cringed so hard one time I did it. I felt so bad.
Well, here's the thing with school buses is I always wonder when a school bus is pulled over if when the stop sign's not out,
Then you're fine.
did the driver forget to put the stop sign out?
Then that's on them.
That scares me at that point.
Yeah, I'm still going to slow down.
Anytime a school bus is pulled over, it freaks me out. I'm like, is a kid going to run out in front of that? I'm going to run him over.
It is scary.
Nonetheless, you know, that's what we need, some smart policies to fix some of the garbage in the Garden State.
For the kids, man.
For the children. All right, moving on here. A private contractor is now taking credit for the mysterious New Jersey drone sightings of 2024.
Do you guys buy it?
No, I don't think I do.
I think it's all a
this thing
marketing
is
gimmick.
crazy. It's good marketing right there.
Yeah.
A private company at a high-powered Army conference demonstrated a unique aircraft at the event and allegedly took responsibility for setting off last year's drone and UFO pandemonium in New Jersey, a source told the Post. At the Army's UAS and Launched Effects Summit at Fort Rucker in August, a private contractor conducted a live demonstration of a manned aerial craft that wowed the crowd with its unconventional appearance and unorthodox flight movements, an attendee told the Post. You remember that big UFO scare in New Jersey last year? Well, that was us, an employee of the unmanned contractor.
Dude.
This,
Yeah,
to
okay.
me,
Okay.
I don't want to be tinfoil. But why does it feel like everything's just playing with us nowadays?
I know.
Why does it feel like this is exactly what the government would do?
It's like
if there was
cover up
something
their big plan.
I hate to be that guy, but it's like, why would they send a guy to a conference and be like, remember in New Jersey what happened? That was us. Like, that just seems like...
But also, we would have known it was them. Like, they would have told us because that's the thing. We would have found out by now.
If the government didn't tell us, why would the contractor be allowed to tell us? That just seems ridiculous.
Yeah.
So the company was in the air over the Garden State in November 2024 to test out their capabilities, the contractor's employee claimed to the source, adding they were not required to disclose their activity to the public because of private government contracts. In a video provided to the Post, the roughly 20-foot across four-winged flyer zooms through the skies just above the tree line, drawing the attention of dozens of soldiers on the ground.
I mean, it does match the description of like what people were seeing. And that thing is a beast.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the size of a plane, but it's also bigger than your normal drone.
So you think this is it? You think this is what everyone was seeing fly around?
I don't know. It's just kind of random how this guy's like coming out now at this Army event a year later. Like, I feel like we would have heard about it.
I feel like, I mean, the way it's flying,
the way it flies, it looks
look an
just
awful
like
lot like what we were looking at.
Nonetheless, it's pretty cool. Like, also, how can you get to these Army events?
I think you got to be in the Army, my brother.
You have to be in the Army to go to
Or
a conference?
contractor. I think you got to be a contractor.
I would love to go to one of these, see like what's going on over there.
Who knows? I don't know if I believe it. I feel like it's all psyop. I think that this is...
Well, like Jimmy said, you think it's just for marketing to kind of get attention, get all the eyes on them, being like, all right, this is our product.
I don't know. I was listening to the founder of, I think it's Indirail. I don't know if I'm saying that right. He's the guy that created the VR headset originally. What was the first big VR headset?
I forgot the name of it.
The brand, it was like a whole video game system. Sold it to Meta for
I know what
billions of
you mean.
dollars. Then he made a defense contractor.
Oracle?
No. VR headset. It's Oculus. Is that what it is?
I know. Yeah, there's Oculus.
I think, yeah, the Meta Quest. I think that used to be the Oculus. Yeah. So he sold it for like $1 billion to Facebook. And he's now a defense contractor. He makes like future state weapons. He just won a contract for the first manless aircraft. So we have fighter jets. Mm-hmm. The idea now is you could have one guy flying a plane, and then he has basically 10 planes around him that don't have people in them. They're just AI operated planes. And the vision is, the reason this is so important is he was saying, it's really interesting. He was saying there's a book of flight training for these pilots where they learn how to fly and attack. But the idea is there's some maneuvers that they don't do because even if they were successful at killing the target, they would probably die themselves. Mm-hmm. And the vision with these crafts is they could blow up and who cares? So it's like it's going to change the way aircraft battles happen. Because the guy flying the one plane could go, hey, planes 2, 3, and 4, go blow up that ship right there, and you're going to get shot down, but blow it up, and they'll do it. So all this to say, like, he's making crazy cool tech, and he was breaking it down, And he didn't even have really a clear answer on it, which kind of freaked me out even more. He was kind of like, I don't know. He didn't think it was like an Army aircraft.
Huh.
But
It's pretty cool.
maybe it is, though. Maybe this is the truth. I don't know.
No one's ever going to know. And that's the thing, we can only just imagine.
It's like when Santa and Elf flies out of Central Park. What?
How?
Because they say, like, the lady's like, the world may never know what happened in Central Park that night. That might be just where we leave it. Maybe it was Santa Claus, for all we know. Who knows?
That's the thing. It could have been Santa.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to our last story of the day here.
Dark story end.
Why do we line them up like this?
We didn't think about it. We could have made the drone one the last one for the kids. Get them all excited. But Josh, it's just how it goes. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. All right, this is a sad story. 4 teens were killed in a wrong-way crash on the New Jersey Turnpike in Carneys Point this past week.
It's
Pretty horrible.
Jimmy added the story.
I just don't understand how people drive the wrong way on a major highway.
It's pretty crazy.
Being under the influence of
but
alcohol or
still.
drugs, Jim, do a lot of crazy things.
It's
I know,
Yeah.
like, one of them didn't have, like, the sense to be like, yo, don't do this, or, like, were they just all gone?
well,
And I don't want to speculate.
no. The kids who died were in a different car. They were in the car that got hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's even worse. So the person driving in the wrong way, did they survive?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
They were from out of state. I forget what state they're from.
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
baby.
No, it wasn't Pennsylvania.
I can't...
I don't know. All right, well, let's read the article and we can talk about it. Loved ones are mourning 4 teenagers who were killed over the weekend after a pickup truck traveling the wrong way on the New Jersey Turnpike crashed into their SUV in Carneys Point Township, officials said. The crash occurred in the southbound lanes of New Jersey Turnpike South Exit 1 in Carneys Point on Sunday around 1 a.m. Officials said a Dodge pickup truck driven by a 41-year-old man from Westminster, Colorado, was traveling northbound in the southbound lanes at the time when it collided with the Mazda SUV that was headed southbound. The collision pushed the SUV into the path of a Freightliner tractor trailer driven by a 29-year-old man from Nova Scotia, officials said. The SUV was then struck by the truck. The driver of the Mazda, later identified as 19-year-old Yakov Kilberg, along with his passengers Aaron Lebovitz and Shlomo Cohen, both 18 of Lakewood, New Jersey, and Chaim Grossman, 18 of Fallsburg, New York, were all killed in the crash. The driver of the pickup truck suffered serious injuries, while the driver of the tractor trailer was not hurt, police said. Due to the crash, all lanes of the New Jersey Turnpike through that area were closed for several hours early Sunday.
So, yeah, how long until you think we hear about, like, details on the driver of this car going the wrong way? Because they survived.
Well, I'm sure they'll give an update eventually, and I wonder, do they get charged with the crime? Is
I'd
this
imagine
an
it's gonna be
accident? Like,
vehicular homicide, right?
I guess so.
Manslaughter?
Is that the type of thing you go to jail for, getting on the wrong?
You could. I think you can.
Because even if you make a mistake of going on the wrong side, you're going to pull over. You're not going to be driving full speed into a car. Right?
Listen,
Like, this sounds like the guy was, like, either trying to do this or he was under the influence.
who knows? Because if you're not from around here, some of our roads are a bit complicated to navigate. What if they were on the what if he was just getting off the ramp, getting onto the turnpike, and he was like, "Oh my goodness, I made a big mistake," and by the time he realized, it was too late.
Good. Yeah.
Was he driving for an?
It's
He was,
very unlikely, but it's an option.
no, it wasn't like he was driving for 10 minutes the wrong way.
You think he just, like, pulled up and then the car was
I
right there
think he
coming full
probably
speed?
got on, because you get on turnpike sometimes and there's the 2 ramps.
Yeah.
And he probably just somehow got on the wrong ramp or took a wrong turn. And maybe he got off the ramp onto the road, and by the time he was on, it was just too late.
I don't know. I mean, I hope it was an accident. It wasn't a
maybe
thing
he
like
was- yeah,
where he
maybe
was
not.
trying to kill somebody, but like it's just we won't know. It's terrible. It's just terrible news. And that truck driver too, who just kind of was driving, and he had the car just like get hit into him, and he's fine. But like you have to deal with that now.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
insane.
he saw everything. Like I don't know how you sleep at night after that.
It's pretty insane.
But that's what's scary about the turnpike at 1 a.m, dude. Like you could just be driving, minding your own business, and then you see a car coming at you. Like how scary is that?
It's pretty freaky. It's definitely pretty freaky. And I don't know. I
always
don't
think
there's
about that.
Anything else to say there besides it's just a very sad situation.
Prayers to the family.
Prayers to the family. That's horrible to see 4 18, 19-year-old kids die.
Too young.
And we'll keep you updated if we hear about the driver, what happens next with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep following that story because I'm very interested. The dude was from Colorado. I wonder where he was going, or if he was like headed back home already. But yeah, anything could have happened.
All right. Well, hey, that's our last story of the week. Wish us luck as we do our interviews the next few days.
Yeah, be on the lookout. Tuesday or Wednesday next week, you'll start seeing some of the videos pop up, and then
check out the Instagram.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody, have an awesome weekend. Enjoy the fall weather. We're coming up on Halloween here. Then we're getting into the real holiday season. We're in the holiday season.
Holiday season.
Yes. Good song. So hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy it. Get out to Allstead Farms or something for some pumpkins and apples. And we will
Corn
see
mazes.
you next Friday, hopefully. Later.
You're listening to the Garden State. The Dirty Jers.